Okay, so here we are having our exciting Q&A about Crystal. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. What do you want to talk about? Mondays?
Well, I do see that we already have some questions from the audience. And for our viewers out there, if you want to participate in our Q&A, you can go up to the top of the window. And as you mouse over, you're going to see an icon that looks like a lot of little tiles. When you click on there, it'll give you the option to open the Q&A on the right side of your screen. And you can see what questions participants have already asked. Am I pointing in the right direction, Crystal?
What you should be doing opposite of, what's on your screen. Exactly.
Okay. What you'll be able to see are some questions that other participants have already asked. You can +1 them. And so that way we know which questions are most popular with our audience. We can prioritize. Or you can ask your own question as well. So, Crystal, should we start to take questions?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, here's our first question that has gotten no +1s, but whatever, we're going to ask it anyway. Okay, and for you following along with the Q&A at home, you should be able to see what question we're currently answering. So Crystal, what is the meaning of life?
Well, I think it's about people. It's meeting people and establishing relationships with people and enjoying the people that are around you.
Excellent. So I want to test this, Panita and Marty. I have clicked. Oh, you can't hear anyone. Marty, you can't hear us. Okay. So I'm going to select that question to answer. Okay. Marty can't hear anyone now. Crystal, do you have any thoughts on this?
I'm not sure. Can you check and see if your computer is maybe muted in terms of sound? If you didn't make any changes between the last round and this round, I'm not 100% sure why he'd be able to hear us. But I imagine it probably looks like we're talking, but he doesn't actually hear us now, which as a viewer experience, I'm sure is pretty poor. So maybe if you could chime in and let us know if you can hear us as well.
Yeah. And if you're having trouble with the Q&A, don't hesitate to email me. I do have my email open as well. Oh, Marty can hear us now.
All right.
Yes. So we're going to answer that question.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I can hear you now. Crystal, comments. Great. Okay. Oh, Panita can hear us. Excellent. So I'm selecting that question to answer. I can hear you. Panita, thanks for your question. But Crystal is still echoing. So the only thing I can think, what I think we might need to do is I think we might need to have the moderator wear a headset. Because since everyone is echoing except for me, I think what might be happening is because the sound is playing out of my computer, I think that's where the echo's coming from. So if I had earbuds near me, I would test them, but they're all the way back at my desk, which is like 5 minutes away. But I think that might be what is awesome. Okay, the picture quality is awesome for Crystal.
Fantastic.
Thank you for your question, Marty. Crystal is still echoing. Thank you for your question, Panita. Marty can hear us. So thank you for your question. As the two of you ask more questions, don't hesitate to +1. Video quality is awesome.
Good.
What else? What else can we do, Crystal? So I
you want to screen share and show them what screen share looks like, maybe?
Sure. I'm just going to ask a question really quickly first because of that lag. So I had selected. Thanks, Panita. Hold on, sorry. Panita says that Kate sounds great, which is always true, but especially today.
Yeah.
So the question I want to ask you guys is, it's already fallen out of my head. Oh my gosh. So you can hear. Oh, so I had selected Crystal. So has it been flipping back and forth between the two of us, or have you just been seeing Crystal for a while? I just want to see if you can see what I'm seeing as the moderator, or whether it's flipping back and forth based on who's talking. Okay. So feel free to weigh in on that in the Q&A. You're so enthusiastic, Crystal. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to do screen share. And I'm going to share the Hangout. Click share. Okay, so you can see what the Hangout page looks like from my perspective. I'm screen sharing. Let me click on that to make sure that's big. You can see. You can't see me because I shared my screen, Marty. So instead of seeing me, you're seeing what's on my screen, in particular, a really, really, really cute corgi.
And
okay.
Kate, we might want to share with them and check me on this. You can only share a web browser. Another application, is that correct? So you would want to make sure you put a PDF of slides somewhere accessible on the web. Is that accurate?
There's no flipping. Okay, thanks, Panita. Crystal, I'm sorry. Can you ask that one more time?
Yeah, sure. So I believe when we were testing, but check me on this as the moderator. You can only share a web browser and not other applications. Is that correct? So would we need to make sure that we get a posted somewhere on the web?
You know, you're actually breaking up a lot for me, and I'm wondering if that's true for anyone else. Is Crystal breaking up for anyone else? It's going to be 30 seconds before
Yes.
So I would say ask your question again.
Okay. And if I'm still breaking up, I can put it in the question actually too. But remind me if I'm wrong. I think when you tested it, you can only share your web browser window and not other applications. And let's confirm that to understand if we need to post the slides for the presentation somewhere on the web.
Well, let's see, because I've got a bunch of stuff open that is not a web browser.
Yeah, let's see if we're able to share.
So this is another app, but it's not a Microsoft Office app. Ooh, what did I just do? Sorry, I closed the window that I was sharing. So that's what happens when you close the window that you're sharing.
Okay, so that works. So if we have a PDF of the slides and everybody has a copy of that.
Well, let's see. Let me open a PDF on my screen and make sure that that works. Hold on. So we're going to open a PDF. It's going to take a second, and I need to remember where I keep PDFs. Here we go.
And it looks okay. You're the one who's echoing.
And I'm going to go back to questions in a second after we do this because they're stacking up from our very engaged participants. Okay, I've got a PDF open. We're scrolling. You know what? It is not giving me the option to show the PDF. Oh, no, wait, here it is. I just have too many things open.
Okay, great.
So Marty, you can see here that we can share, screen share, PDFs and things that are not browsers. So that is something that we could do. And in fact, with me as the moderator, I don't want to be on screen during the event itself. So what I'll probably do is just be on screen share the whole time and be able to flip to that when it's appropriate. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm going to stop. Let's go back to our questions. Okay. So we've gotten a lot of no flipping. Great, great. You both said yes, but I don't quite remember what that's in reference to. So I will assume that everything is going swimmingly. I'm now synced according to Marty. So you can see that that's the question we're answering now. Another yes. Okay, so we've gotten, okay, yeah. So you were super echoey, Crystal.
Okay.
So actually, let me try something really quickly. After I kind of put my hand up, I'm going to mute myself and let Crystal talk and see if that gets rid of the echo. And if you can just say echo colon, you just let me know if it's working, guys. So Crystal, go.
All right, I'm going to start talking. This is going to be a test to see if we're echoing. And hopefully, if the video quality is good, the sound quality is good too.
Okay. You still there?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see if that worked. And if that worked, it's really just about having the moderator be on a headset or be muted, as the case might be, because, yeah. I'm going to try it one more time. Sorry, I'm just trying to close something. Okay, Crystal, I'm going to mute again. Go.
Okay, so this is our second test to see whether it's echoing or breaking up or making sure that my voice is synced with my lips. And hopefully it looks okay.
Thanks, Crystal. So I was muted again that time. So tell me if when I'm muted, no echo. There we go.
All right.
So since I'll be moderating the day of, what we'll do is I'll be on mute the whole time, and I'll just be screen sharing, and that way, it shouldn't be echoey. So problem solved. We'll test that obviously when we're doing with a larger group to make sure that works. So what else can we answer? Super echoey, we addressed that. No echo, but couldn't see you.
Did you have me selected?
Oh, there we go. Let's try it one more time, Crystal.
All right. Third time's a charm. This is test number 3 to make sure the echo is gone, but my face stays there.
Okay, good effort, Crystal. I'm going to have you be the visible one for a little bit now.
Okay.
Okay. No echo, but can't see Crystal. Okay. So the question, we got 2 plus 2. We got 2 plus 1s on. Because people were plussing the question, it went to the top of the list. Is Tom Brady's legacy affected by Deflategate? And I think we can all agree that it is not. And if anything, if anything, Tom Brady continues to just shine and be a stunning example of everything that a football player should be. Okay. I'm clearing out a couple of other things. So I'm waiting for feedback on if they could still see you without the echo before. My computer battery is draining from this, and I'm not plugged in, so it's possible it might just disappear at some point.
Okay.
What else, Crystal? Test 3, perfect. Ooh.
All right.
Excellent. So we got it. I'll just be on point as the moderator to make sure that, whoever's talking is big, that I'm on mute. Who cares? I'm assuming, Marty, that you're commenting on Tom Brady. And that this isn't about how awesome we are. I'm sure we're so delightful to watch, right? So yes, Crystal is synced. Test 3 is perfect. Marty, let's address your question of who cares. I think, Patriots Nation, obviously. Anything else you think? So I'm going to wait and see if there are any more questions for 30 seconds. And if I don't see anything come up, or if you guys say you're all clear, I will stop the event. And then, Crystal, how do you want to circle up afterward?
Yeah, so I think we've worked out a number of the kinks. I think so the next step that we're trying to do is get a training time on the calendar. So Kate, you shared with me those times earlier this morning. I'm going to pass those along to Marty, and he's going to see if we can get consensus among the group. And then I think it probably just makes sense, Kate, for you and I to circle up with just high-level agenda of the things that we want to go through when we have everybody on there, and we'll share that with Marty and Panita to get sign off before we come into that. But Marty and Panita, I would say from my point of view, we can have, when we get the entire group on the training call, we can have Kate kind of be our moderator again in terms of kind of getting us started and making sure we're hitting the training points that we need to. But certainly, parts where you guys want to ad lib or add to the larger discussion, obviously, we welcome that input too.
And I think we should start referring to that role as producer.
Okay.
Just because there is a moderator.
Yep. Producer is a great word for it.
And so we'll just start calling that the producer. It'll be really like control room sort of stuff. Panita wants to, the Cisco speaker is out of the country. So that's something we will have to. Marty, it would be good to know. That question disappeared. So apparently, oh no, there it is. It just moved to the bottom because nobody's +1'd it yet. Sorry, Marty. It would be, is the Cisco speaker out of the country in general or just at the time of the Hangout? And Panita asks/says that we need to schedule a call to discuss the questions, and Crystal sounds as amazing as Kate. So I'm going to click back over to make me big so you guys can see that the moderator really controls what somebody sees from an on-air perspective. So you guys, that's very different than what it looked like in the participant view, because in the participant view, you had total control over what you'd be able to see. When it's on air, whatever I select to be big is what the people who are watching are going to see. Okay, I'm going to give 30 more seconds for any more questions, unless my computer just completely dies in the interim. You guys should have the URL to be able to watch the video so you can see what it would look like on YouTube after it has been finished. I will delete those at the end of the day today, as awesome as it is for public video of all of us to be floating around being like, what does this button do? And we'll schedule a follow-up call, Crystal.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take care of that. I'll send Marty and Panita. I'll send you guys some times that Kate and I are both available. We can probably 15 to 20 minutes hit the what was in that email that you sent over. Panita, I know a lot of it revolved around Twitter as well. So.
And Panita needs to go for her next call. So I think we're good.
We're good.
We'll follow up. I'm going to stop the broadcast. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Fantastic. Thanks, guys.